Hi everyone, I'm Humairaa Moola, the founder of Accounting, and over the past 15 years, I've worked with startups, with solopreneurs, and with growing businesses across South Africa and abroad. Today, we are talking about one of the most misunderstood but powerful reports in your business toolkit, which is the cash flow statement. So, whether you're a new founder or already turning a profit, if you do not understand this report, then you really are flying blind. Have you ever wondered? We had a great sales month, so why does it feel like we're always short on cash? Or where is all the money going? This is not just bad luck, it's actually a visibility problem. And the answer almost always lies in your cash flow. So let me show you how to make sense of it and why you should never make big decisions without checking this report first. So, what is the cash flow statement? Let's start with the basics. A cash flow statement is a financial report that shows exactly how money flows in and out of your business over a specific period, which is usually monthly, quarterly, or even annually. Unlike your profit and loss statement, which includes income and expenses, whether or not cash has actually moved, the cash flow statement only records real cash movement. So if a customer owes you, for example, 100,000 Rand, but they have not paid it yet, that wouldn't appear in your cash flow, but it will show in your profit report. That's why many businesses look profitable on paper, but their bank accounts are in the red. So the report has three parts, this cash flow statement. Number one is cash from operating activities. This includes your main business activities, your sales, your payments to your suppliers, like your rent, your salaries, your electricity, etc. Then you have your cash flow from investing activities. This shows money that was spent on or earned from long term assets. For example, buying equipment, vehicles, or selling off unused assets. And number three is cash from financing activities. Now, this covers how your business is funded, whether it's through the loans taken or being repaid, funds being injected by you or any of the partners, and dividends that are being paid out. Now, when combining these three sections, they give you a full picture of how much cash you have, where it's coming from, and where it's going. Why is it important? Because here is the truth, cash is the lifeblood of any business. You can have amazing products, growing sales, and a strong brand, but if you run out of cash, you're done. You cannot pay your staff, you cannot cover your rent, or keep your doors open. Now, the cash flow statement helps you to spot those cash gaps early on. You might have a VAT payment due in 30 days, but no large cash inflows expected. Now, knowing this now gives you the time to plan or adjust your spending. Number two is it helps understand timing issues. Are customers paying late? Are you paying your suppliers too quickly? The statement highlights where cash timing is off, even if your business looks profitable. And number three is it helps you to make smarter decisions. Before you hire staff or sign a lease or buy a new delivery van, check if your future cash flow can support it. Number four is prove financial health to lenders. So banks and investors don't just want to see sales. They want to know that your business can generate and manage cash effectively. So how do you use this in your business? Here's how to turn the cash flow statement report into a decision making tool. Number one, or step one, is to pull monthly cash flow statements. So you can use accounting software like Sage or Xero, QuickBooks, or even Excel. But don't wait for year end to do this. Step two is to track your net cash flow. This is the bottom line. Is your business cash positive or negative every month? Are you building a reserve or are you slowly burning through your savings? Step three is to compare your expected versus your actual cash. Did a client promise to pay in April but only paid in June? That is a red flag for your working capital and your collection process. Step 4 is use it to build a buffer. If you know your lowest cash month is February, build up reserves in, for example, November to January. I usually advise keeping at least 2 to 3 months worth of fixed expenses in an emergency cash buffer. Step 5 is use cash flow to time decisions. If you want to launch a new product or expand your operations, map out the cash impact in advance, not only the cost, but how it affects your income, your payroll, and your VAT payments. So let me give you a client example of mine, and this is a real world example. I had a client who's a retailer who was turning over nearly 1.8 million rand a year, right? But they were constantly behind on payments and falling short each month. Now, when we pull the cash flow statement, we found the issue. Number one, they offered 90-day terms to customers. Number two, they paid suppliers upfront or on 14-day payment terms. And number three, they were taking stock in bulk to save money. So all their cash was tied up in stock or sitting in unpaid invoices. They looked profitable, but they were actually really bleeding cash. So we restructured the payment terms, introduced weekly debtors follow ups, and staggered stock purchases. And within 2 months, they had 150,000 Rand in available cash, and there was no loan required. So, to wrap up, a cash flow statement shows you the truth behind your profits. It helps you to plan, to prepare, and to make proactive decisions. And it's one of the most underrated tools for building a sustainable, stress free business. If you have one, or if you don't have one, or you don't know how to read it, then please do reach out, because at HM Accounting, we can help you to set up proper cash flow tracking, review your financials, and build a financial strategy that is tailored to your business. Comment below if you'd like me to do a full demo video on how to build a monthly cash flow tracker on Excel. And don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to turn on your notifications for more practical finance tips that empower you to run your business like a CFO. Do go and download our free cash flow template at www.hmaccounting.online. I will also put the link into the description box below. You can also book a virtual consult with us today, and I will put the link for that as well as the email address that you can contact to get in touch with us. Bye.